Loud and clear, man. How you doing?
Good, bro. How you doing?
Man, I can't complain, brother. Man, I've been actually just chilling. Had some good news. Like, you giving me the good news as far as, all the success that you've been doing. And I was like, damn, let me hear about that shit. And then I got some other shit on the back end that I was like, whoa, someone hit me with, like, on some, like, yeah, I can't really talk about it in detail. But let's just say that it's exit liquidity galore. Uh,
Yeah,
so, yeah,
I
things
just
just
saw your
happened crazy.
videos.
Oh yeah, which one? All of them, or which one? Just the
Um,
last one?
1 second, I'll show. The Pump and Bundler wallet blacklist.
Oh,
So
okay,
you was
yeah.
talking with someone. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
had to share game for that.
we have our own bundler. Let me show you. Like we've been printing like this whole time,
Oh, you've been
even though
printing with your own
it's on.
bundler?
Yeah, look. So this is not
Yeah.
recording right now, right?
Do you want me to record it?
No, 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 no. I just want to
Okay.
show you for now. Like
Okay.
you can clearly see. So 10 soul, 7 soul,
It's an
7
online
soul.
bundler?
Yeah, we made it like so for a website.
Oh, okay. Oh, for a website. Oh
Yeah,
wow. So everything's
like
controlled through like there's a VPS or a dedicated server, or how's that?
probably like I'm not into the coding. Like we
Okay.
got so I'm working with my friend and he got a brother, like a real life brother. So we basically split it 33, 33, 33.
Okay.
Like
Fuck
so
yeah.
7 days 167 soul, like throughout February 460 soul. I don't know, like I don't understand why people say that like the rugging is on pump fund is like not working. I don't get that.
You said, oh, why they said it's not working?
Yeah, like why people say the market is shit. I don't
Well,
know. We just
you know what it is like a lot of people, to be honest with you, I have actually got the privy to, do a lot of one-on-ones with people, and because
mhm.
of that, I got to see the other side. And to be completely frank with you, a lot of people don't even know how to really use Discord, let alone a bot. And so when they buy these bots, even if they got money, they end up being exit liquidity just because really they just don't know what they're fucking doing. You know what I'm saying? To be completely
Yeah,
frank with you.
yeah. It's like the snipers. I don't know how. Like, wh- if we launch a coin and like we do everything right, like from the start, people will like 100% snipers will put at least 3 soul in, like every time.
Yeah.
We're always like every time we launch, there's always like profit first of 2 soul every time.
Well, the thing is, most people, they're not essentially launching correctly. Like they're being tracked by their CXs, and so they're like going the old school way with this Coinbase and not realizing that's not the right pre-production to do when they jump into a coin, and so they really just end up fucking themselves up from the very jump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I got a question. Like, so as I told you, like we work, like I work with my friend,
Yeah.
and so I only get 1/3 of everything, but I do all the trading. He does the comments, and his brother like is doing the coding. Like we got 75 wallets for coin, by the way.
75 wallets for every coin you do.
Yeah,
Is that
and
75 wallets all at the first beginning of like basically a mass snipe in a sense way,
no,
basically?
no, 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 no. So we launch a coin. We only buy from dev at first. So lately, right now we started like buying for 4 soul every time with dev. Then we essentially sell from him, and we got like, and then when we buy, we can click like new wallet, and we just like put the amount in like 0.5 soul, and it automatically like creates a wallet, and we can like run up to 75 right now. So we can
Yeah.
just keep buying from new wallets, and they like we also got 1 second, like they got history, like every wallet we use, it traded coins before, so not like no wallet that we use is like clean fully. I mean, like it's not new.
So, uh, so basically what happens is point 0.5 Sol gets distributed essentially to give or take 75. You said 75 wallets, right? 75.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yep. And then from the moment the contract starts, you have essentially initially, like, it sounds like to me probably like what 20 or so that come in at first, a first wave.
Yeah.
And then from
Yeah.
that point on, there's essentially like theoretically a wave of just wallets that come in every what 4 seconds or so.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Something like that.
And then from that point on, are you also doing bump it too at the same time or no?
Yeah. The bumps, like
Yeah,
running. Yeah. 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 We run the bumps. It's like we don't use no volume bots, or like where they buy for high amounts and sell. I'm like I do the
no one really
volume
does that.
myself. It's organic. Like
Yeah, like
it
everybody's
looks
really
organic.
cooking exactly because technically what you're doing, if you're really thinking about it, is you're really providing volume by essentially just buying a shitload of supply at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's
Yeah.
smart because it's like 75 wallets. You theoretically, regardless, no matter what, have 75 holders. You know.
Hmm.
Now, do you ever find
Yeah.
yourself not profitable doing that spread?
I mean, sometimes we go like sometimes we got minus 1.5. So, but it's just like mostly uh like we know when a coin is like not good.
Yeah,
Like we just understand like if people are gonna buy or not. So we like mostly have like 10 soul profits, 8 soul profits, or like minus 1.5 soul profits, or like zero
yeah.
profits.
Now, let me
So
ask you: when do you ever guys go into the CT, scanners to find, essentially data that's out there in, like, Twitter world that's like heavy news that's dropping to help lead back some, movement in the market?
no, never, never heard
So,
of that.
just essentially using you never use CT trackers, like any type of trackers to find news to create your coin. Like, what are you?
No,
What's your
we just
basis? Just to
we
create.
just we just think together. Just launch some random shit.
Well, so no one's in the team basically like, all right, what's the meta right now that's hot, so we can
I mean,
generally
we just analyze pump fun. Like we just
yeah. So
check
you are
what
doing some
people
type of
launch.
filter. So you're
Yeah,
basically
yeah,
finding out what least is popping.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, because that's essentially what all it is at the end of the day. Some people literally just
Mm-hmm.
go right into the trenches and literally just look at it like that, or some people use the CT scanners to go directly from Discord, and all the shit that's coming on Pump Fund literally gets sent to a notification. It's the same shit. It's just really, as long as you get it done. I thought you
Mm-hmm.
essentially were saying you were just randomly throwing up shit in the wall. I was like, yeah,
No, 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 no. I mean, yeah,
That's what's up.
we check the metas,
So
but
essentially, are you Jitoing, like technically speaking, you're Jitoing 3 times out with 20 sets, 20, 20, 20, well, 4 times, 20, 20, 20, 20.
what do you mean? So, what do you
So
mean by
you're
Juju?
with like for 75 walls, for example, I would assume that if are you gonna kill the chart, are you usually like nuking the charts, or are you just like selling opposition slowly?
I mean, so we get to cough, right? And
Uh,
I start dropping off. So like people see the dip. Like all the time. Like if we like ran up to cough, like we still got like people buying, 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 buying. But I
yeah.
just like load like a big dip, sell from multiple wallets. It looks like it's bundled out. Like people think like the bundle is out, and they start buying even more, and then from there I dump.
Gotcha. So essentially, you're kind of like farming out the trust a little bit, and so it's a nice
Yeah.
little. Your initial investments is literally like basically being brought right to your pockets, and obviously with a little bit of profit too on that end, and then you get like those FOMO buys that come in because I assume you were killing the dev wallet at the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
In
Yeah.
that's what. Yeah, that's what. So when you fully done with the charts, then like when you're fully done, are you exiting like on a Gino 20 out, or are you literally like selling, like what's your sell position? Are you limiting out positions on DCA limiters, or what's your strategy on that?
No, just dump a whole.
Oh, so it's a Gito, sell all.
Yeah, 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 probably yeah.
So
I
then
just
when
like
that dump
don't know
all is
this.
doing 20, it's not doing all 70. I would imagine, right?
Yeah, yeah, it does like 20. It does like in two transactions, I think, like
Two
20 and 30.
transactions. Yep. About 3 transactions, about 3 to 4, depending on how many wallets you're dealing with. But yeah, it seems like to me then what it sounds like to me is then this 75 wallets, 20 came in. Boom, 22nd, 2020. Then it rises, market comes in, FOMO comes in, boom.
Yeah.
You dump the 21st bundles that come in from when Gito first set. That kills the dev wallet with the first 20. Then the other 40 are still in there, or 45, whatever, are still in there. The chart rises to the point of whatever you want it to rise it to. And then at that point,
Mm-hmm.
you just Gito out the other 2, 3. It's
It
about right.
works. Yep.
Yep. It's just like it's like another day of the job.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how long it's gonna last. Like, I hope that like Solana's gonna get even better.
Do
Start
you find
farming even
yourself in
more.
a market where the Solanas went from like $220 all the way down to like what $130 still cooking, able to cook at this,
Yeah, we started doing even more Solanas like that. We was like in January, like we was kind of stupid.
So
Um,
I want to ask you a question because
yeah,
I want to just play like a little bit of a role play situation because people like to use we'll call educational purpose or whatever. But if let's say for example someone came to you, right, and
yeah,
was like, uh I'm in the space of fishing, which means like essentially taking an account from Twitter and being able to use it to your discretion. And they said to you, I don't know too much about this bundler game as far as like this whole Solana or whatever this token thing is, but I hear that if I can get into it, if I can get into it and drop a message, you guys can do numbers with it. That type of person in our world, isn't that like kind of like finding gold?
it is kind of.
If I'm not mistaken.
Probably. I
You
mean,
know what I'm saying?
if I would get like a Twitter, yeah, fish Twitter account, like a celebrity or something, or like some kind of big.
I want to show you something real quick, brother. I'm gonna send you something. And I'm not even showing my screen on the screen right now, but I'm gonna send you this account. You're gonna flip the fuck out. Just because it's off the record, but on the record in a sense too, right? But I have an account here. I have a couple accounts, but I want to show you this account right now, and you're gonna flip your wig. I'm gonna send it to you right now. Here we go. Just pull that up real quick.
Let me check.
I got access to that guy right now.
You got this account right now.
I have this right now.
Yeah.
And on top of this account, like this is the thing about particular being this guy in this space because all of a sudden people have the woodworks, right? Becoming this dog space or something, right? I become like essentially like a um person in the middle of a storm that everyone can see, that essentially from different harvests or different type of networks that now have a ability to scale, because the fishers would never have came to me at all because they have no idea what the fuck's going on with bundling. They have no idea what they just know.
Yeah.
Some of these fishers, to be completely honest with you, you'll sell for fucking pennies to fucking Web3 or fucking Trojan, onion sites and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then they're scamming them shit, and then charging up, selling that. But like that's a whole other world that I haven't really even dived into when it comes to the YouTube world. It's going to the onion route of things and taking one soul and trying to see if you can harvest something on that part. But honestly, that's a whole other ballgame because then you're amplifying yourself in your IP address. If you can have a person basically on the inside that's a team that just does that shit, and then all they gotta do is copy paste and hit submit. You know what I'm saying? You have one and only fucking job only.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, bro, yeah. I mean, there's no way this is not like if you launch with with this Twitter, like I
Bro,
think it's easy 15, 20 so easy. Like not
15,
even
20
like
so, bro, we're
yeah,
talking
even
about like
more,
this
bro.
there. This is easily, I think, at least 200 soul, at least, at a minimum.
Yeah, I mean, we the whole time we like never used radium. We don't have radium, so
Yeah,
we
yeah.
never
Let
went
me
to
ask you a
radium.
question though, because so check this out. The question of the matter is not a fact that you couldn't go on to radium. It's a fact that you at the end of the day wanted to not to play with emotions, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I'm just gonna throw it out there. You wanted just to get your profits and go, because that's where these traders go wrong. Is they're like, can I go farther, farther? You don't know if you're gonna be also farmed yourself at a certain point, right?
I mean, no, like the coder is doing radium. Like we just don't have like
Oh, the coder doesn't have radium cell.
yeah, we don't have it right now.
Really?
We'll have it.
So why
I
not?
know.
Oh, you know what? It makes sense dealing with 75 wallets. I
Yeah,
mean,
because
even
the
if you had
wallets
10, yeah, I get it. I get it. Ooh. I'm trying to think about how I could help that with
and right now, like
bundling.
I'm thinking of buying a bundler myself and trying like launching myself sometimes. And I just don't know like which bundler is good.
I mean,
Infinity.
you guys made a bundler already. That's not really key. I think the key, honest support, is the sell point. I mean, the bundling is already been successfully done. Is how can you get these positions exited in a way where you can not have to worry about so much shit, you know?
Yeah, I mean like um as I said, I only get one third, and like I want to try like launching myself too. And I don't know if I should like even try buying a bundle right now, or should I just stick
Well,
with them?
I feel like I feel like everything works for a reason, brother. And I feel like you know, I want to put you in my Discord, full member you up. Like sometimes serendipity happens, and I'm like the type of person where I'm like, yo, if I know people that are gonna rock with me the long way, and they're like also already educated in this whole entire space, you're already a grad. You don't need to really take the course. You're already a grad. You know what I'm saying? Um, but you know what I want to do is I want to be able to put us in position. Like check this out. So because I just ran across that person that I just sent you over the account, I have multiple other accounts like that, and he has from he can do anything. He has literally over 300 million fucking email address or whatsoever. But what I'm thinking is I want to start the meta, and I've been talking about this a little bit. I want to start the meta of college coins. Because think about this, right? It's a perfect situation. Colleges are 4 years, right? People are
Yeah,
literally are young, so they're going to be very easily to onboard, and they're very competitive, and they're all in a central localized place of quote unquote community that they have to see each other, and they're gonna feel some type of way when one college drops a coin and it goes to XYZ market cap, and then the other college is gonna try to outbeat that other college. It's gonna be this ping pong of all these fucking colleges dropping coins. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna definitely do some IRL footage, right? Just sitting
Hmm.
down with the celebrities, well, not sorry, celebrities, with the sororities and the fraternities, and like literally just dropping game on them like in real life and shit. But then it's time to really go, and so I'm like, regardless if they're signing on or they're not signing on, you already see
Yeah.
the play that I just gave you behind the scenes. SCA is gonna be fucking.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give you the pre-production footage of this is what it is, but how we got it up there, hey, that's a
Yeah.
whole nother ball game.
Yeah.
So tell me more about your shit, man. I'm interested in more about your shit as far as that whole January situation you were talking about.
So let me tell you our story. So like in summer, I found Palm Fun, right? And
Yeah.
so I just started like manually rugging. So I was just using wallets on Phantom. Like I was
Okay.
just using 4 wallets on Phantom. I was just buying for like 0.5 sol on each, or like 1 sol. And I was doing like 1 sol profit. And always like I was checking last trades. I mean other coins, and I
Yeah.
saw that people were printing. So I was like, if people are printing, what am I doing wrong? So then I started like working with my friend, and only by September, we found out like his brother is like a good coder, and he could like write a bundle for us.
Okay.
So we
Oh,
only got
he did all that in personally for you, so that way you only have to
yeah,
do
yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah,
Wow, that's
yeah.
crazy. I mean,
So
it's smart the way that it's set up, just because honestly, where you're scaling at, to be completely frank with you, is where a lot of these bundlers are not doing, which is completely frank. Check this out. Most of them are, well, let's be honest with you. Like most of them are trying to be market movers and also trying to be bundlers. At the same time, they're just coming off at 20 to 40 wallets. You're already scaling at 75. So,
yeah,
you know, how long do you think, by the way, does it take you to get all 75 wallets into the contract? Do you think with your RPC node or whatever you node you're
like
working with?
in terms of time, like on a
Yeah.
coin, like if we launch, um, it could it's I don't know. I don't know. Like we don't like. It's always different scenarios. Like sometimes we try to get a maybe like 10 minutes, 12 minutes.
So essentially, what's happening then, if I'm not mistaken, then is are you able to control the after the first 20 come in when the other 20 come in too, or are they just coming in randomly?
They're coming in randomly. Yeah.
Okay, but they're
I
coming
mean,
randomly, but they're coming out in a timely manner though, like almost
I
like
mean,
volume.
I don't. Yeah, it's a one. Like yeah. So I fully control it. Like so I don't like sometimes I don't I don't like buy a lot,
Uh huh.
but sometimes sometimes it should take time for a coin. Maybe like I see that there's already a lot of traders in. Wait, 1 second. I just gotta get the delivery. 1 second.
Oh yeah, no, take your time, take your time. You're good.
Faster the better. But
Yeah,
sometimes, well, like yeah, we want to like take time and
so it's like stop
slowly
the
build up a
volume.
project. Yeah, because sometimes like too much volume also like people think it's a scam just because there's like so much volume.
Yeah, no, for
Yeah.
sure, for sure. So point five. I haven't even did the math on that shit. I was smoking one up. 0.5 to 75 wallets. We're looking at a presumptively what 30 soul, 20 soul, 10 soul.
Uh, yeah, somewhere like that. No, I don't always buy for like 0.5. Like some wallets go like 1.5, 0.3. Like it's always random
Random,
amounts.
right?
Yeah.
I got you. It's all averaged out. Makes sense. And then obviously are you are you the funny thing is a lot of people are getting hip to the whole seasoning wallets thing. Have you always done that, or are you
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
like
yeah. I mean,
you know
we only added it in January, or like, end of January. Yeah, it helps a lot. The
definitely.
Yeah, so the wallets aren't fresh, right?
Yeah,
They
exactly.
got traced. Yeah, yeah,
Right. Yeah, exactly. They look like they're not going to be robotic basically.
yeah. Mhm,
So
mhm.
that's amazing. So let me ask you you guys jumping in, you guys ever doing any type of TG work, or is it more X community, or like no dolo shit, just like straight up no community, just straight up savage DeFi?
So yeah, just don't have no Twitters, no Telegrams, no
Yeah.
communities. We
And
we just like fun comments. That's it.
right. It's amazing. Are you guys in the process where you find yourself like doing a daily get up now? Are you guys ever like, you know what, the market is kind of sour? Because I'm looking at every day. Now that I give you access, by the way, to the Discord, you have access to the volume monitor, so you can see the last 15 minutes,
Damn.
hour, daily. So, and you got the last 10, every 10 minutes you'll get an update on the meta on what's selling and
Mhm,
buying transactions. So you got a little analytics to your metrics and shit.
thank you. I mean, yeah, there are slow days like where we try like so hard and we like sometimes we get sniped and farmed.
Yeah,
Sometimes like I mean yeah, there are slow days, but like we never that like for maybe like uh for 2 months straight we never like if we worked we never had like a day where we have negative P&L. Like always like at least 2,000, one
yeah.
thousand dollars at least.
And
So
it's because it's like you're in a cesspool of the world. It's like people forget like how big this shit is. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And that's not everyone. At the end of the day, it's coming literally with 75 wallets, because that's literally 75 holders. I mean, at the end of the day, you only got you got the common denominator of everybody trying to do the same thing with 15, 20 wallets, and not understanding
Hmm.
that these volumes is great, but you have to control positions and not just like 0.15s and shit, or 0.015 and shit.
Yeah. Mm,
How long it took you to get to that point where you kind of the light switched on and it was like, oh, okay, now I get it.
with the like how we learn how to write.
To basically bundle correctly.
Oh, took me it took me a lot of time. like at least like I don't know, 2 months straight launching every day
Yeah,
for hours.
yeah, a lot of
Like,
losses to get some wins, right?
a lot of losses. Yeah, we was having like I remember we just started like making 3 sol, 2 sol, 1.5 sol, and it was like when the bull market started like crazy.
Yeah,
Trump was dropping. Um, we
it's
had
coming
like
back too.
yeah minus 28 sol in one coin because we went to radium and we didn't have radium sell, and it took us a long
Mm.
time to like copy the private keys and everything.
Ah, yeah, you weren't prepared in a volatile market when
Yeah.
you have a PvP amongst yourself. That makes sense. And
Oh
that
wait,
would
give
make
me one
sense
second.
why you kind of stay away from radium from right now. You're like, oh fuck
Yeah.
that.
Wait, give me one second. I just gotta open the door. One second.
No worries.
Your roleplay happening, quote unquote roleplay, like behind the scenes. Just normal projects, yeah, they don't get enough volume lately. I
Yeah,
think
man.
just because of these people who like. I mean, I don't blame them. I'll probably do the same thing if I was like into bundling
Live
from like
action roleplay.
September.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I,
probably yeah, they make a lot of money.
so, what's your plans moving forward, man? When it comes down to it, are you going to continue with the same jig? Are you making consistent gains on things where you're no longer in the red? Like, what's the game plan moving forward?
I mean, we make like 30, 40 sol every day if like we launch 6 projects, 5, 6 projects.
Mm.
Like, so probably for now, I hope the market is gonna get better, and also our experience is gonna get even better. So
I would
I don't
love
know.
to stay in contact with you so that way we can have
Sure.
follow up calls as well, brother. Because this is definitely good for just people to kind of have a little bit of education behind the scenes of someone really out there in the trenches doing the shit. You know?
Yeah, like all I see like on YouTube or like I join like Discord groups.
Yeah.
People like don't make like people just write the market is so bad, no bundlers work. Everything is bad. Everything is bad. Like
You're like, what the fuck are you
they don't
talking
even
about?
try. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah,
You're like, wait,
and
wait,
like
wait. You know what it feels like? It's like when you in a TG and they say the dev sold, and they're really trying to get entry and shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And the funny thing about it is when you the dev and you actually didn't sell, and you want more entry, and they saying that shit just so you can they can get entry. You're like, all right, fuck it, whatever. Whoever wants to get the fuck egg wants to get the fuck.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whoever wants to come on this ride can come on this ride with me. Oh
So
yeah,
yeah,
bro.
bro.
That's a dude.
Probably just building our knowledge.
Yeah,
Probably maybe we'll meet some other people who help us with something or like yeah, we're definitely gonna get better, definitely.
that's dope,
And
dope.
like I see like in Infinity scripts, what do you think? Like these 500 soul profits, 1,000 soul profits. Is
Yeah.
it like real? Like people really do that, right?
Yeah, I think that the thing with Affinity Scripts is, for one, it's an OG project, right? It's an OG project, and two, it is literally futures proof. So I mean, whether it's 2025 or 2035, the CLI world is going to remain the CLI world. Now, I think what happens is a person like yourself, right? You're going to want to essentially, if you are, I think what's may are happening, and I could be wrong, but what may be
Mm-hmm.
happening is that your actual developer probably may be using something similar in that regard in the back end, and your particular actual bundler that is located online is being controlled from either a VPS, virtual private server, or
Mm,
B, a BM, which is basically a bear server, which is basically a VPS, but it's just dedicated. So what happens is
bro.
once you tell it a specific line of command to do, it will then send that to the terminal, which where Affinity Script comes in, and which
Mm,
essentially it makes it user friendly for you, the actual bundler, to work with something that is kind of essentially easy to navigate rather than a terminal which kind of gives room for error, especially in a market that's so volatile. That makes sense, you know.
yeah.
But I honestly feel like if you have the terminal CLI, bot software, along with like a BM, like clouded, VPS situation, with the really good node. You can run up to like literally 400 or 500 wallets all at one time and run them at like speeds that are crazy. Um, if
Yeah,
you
that's
have the
what
right
we're doing.
software. Yeah.
Soon we'll have unlimited. Like we'll probably, I think, he said that for every 100 wallets, we only have to pay $10. So, like, yeah, soon, soon we're gonna have unlimited wallets to use.
No. Yeah. Yeah. It's consistent cooking, and I'm curious though if these wallets at all have been listed as blacklisted at all in any type of way. I would highly think who it doesn't matter if they are or not, because even if they are, then doesn't even make any matter because
Yeah.
in your you know you're
What is like?
yeah
I don't understand like with the blacklist. So,
yeah. So
how do the wallet?
essentially, these
Yeah.
snipers, like for example, Osmo and a couple others, they have this API integration called. Well, I mean, you can just connect it to any API, but there's particular companies in DeFi. One of them is Pump It, and
Mm-hmm.
they've actually gave me permission directly to be able to talk about them because literally in the Discord, one of the rules says do not talk about this. And I was just talking about them before I even read the rules. I was just smoking weed like fuck it. But hey, I'm glad I kind of talked about it and like had a conversation with them because they gave me like the thumbs up on talking about it. They just said, yeah, they don't want to be a part of my like my podcast because they actually have like government officials and like actual peaceful in like Amsterdam that they fuck with. They gotta
Yeah.
keep on the PA, probably like in law and shit. Like I don't know what the fuck's going on, but whatever the fuck's going on, they're trying to essentially stop the bundlers movement from doing their thing, and so I'm really curious to see, you know, and what I was going to do essentially is set up a service in a way where people can see if their bundles or the walls are being bundled, but I don't know if that's going to be advantageous or not for my group, but we'll see. I'm moving forward.
Oh
I
yeah.
just know that
So
it's good to see you cooking, man.
thank you, bro. Yeah, we definitely stay in touch. But I got a question. Like, so
Yeah,
every project we do, right?
yeah,
There's always, if we like don't snipe it heavily, there's people like the same with the same addresses who buy it. Even though like even if we like transfer our funding to like Bybit or Binance, like
uh,
we they still somehow like get into our project.
even if you're using Houdini swap with the private swapping.
No, never like use the private swap.
Yeah, use the Houdini private swap. That's what it's for. Just go to Houdini swap and then just use the private sector. It takes 30 minutes more, but I mean it's worth your time because you're going to be able to literally mix these funds up before they hit the wallet, so that way you
Yeah.
won't be that's what you're missing in your chunk of armor essentially.
So yeah, they connect. They probably like traced us and like try to snipe every
Yeah,
coin that.
they break the
Um,
transaction down to like micro pieces so that way it gets mixed up and you can't essentially tell where the actual income source came from. Doesn't come from CX no more.
hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the best way to do it. Then of course, having the season and aged, and then boom, you
Yeah.
literally are set. Yeah, yeah. I would definitely recommend doing that. And hey, and by the way, and before we end here, I want to ask you, when it came down to some of the bull market stuff, right? As far as like, when people essentially were dropping products and shit was sitting to radium, like after going to 24, 25 market cap, like this, all of a sudden, bam, radium. Did you ever run into those situations where someone tried to basically your own project snipe it to radium on you?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
And
So
what do you do in that particular situation? So considering that you ran into that before.
yeah. So the first time, yeah, I told you when we had like minus 28. So because some guy bought for 20 sold in one transaction and boosted us yet to radium, and then he just dumped it right after. Like, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of snipers. Like we don't understand. Like sometimes like we go to 50, 60 salt, and then
Yeah,
there's just some bundler buying in for 12 salt, like with
yeah.
one block. Like we we just dump on
And
him,
so,
and it happens
uh,
regularly.
have you ever wait? Well, so question of what I'm asking is, I know you had issues in the beginning when it came to specifically dumping on Ray, but have if you ever get into situations now where it's happened where you couldn't sell on pump And now you have a plan B, or is it ever whenever you get to Ray, you always go into that problem where you can't sell?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we still can't sell,
So
unfortunately.
yeah, so once it's Ray now, it's like damn, they got us
Yeah,
type
they
type
got us.
shit.
I mean, what if they moon it?
So,
I don't
so
know.
hope no snipers know you're wild. They'll be like, oh, we want the Gotams. We need the Gotams. We need the ones that want the specifically migrate snipe. They're looking for your ass right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, if the snipers find that out, yeah.
You know, you should go on Penguin Tools. Penguin Tools allows you to sell at least 40 wallets, brother. 40 on Radiant or Pump. Literally right in front of your eyes.
So Penguin, yeah, I joined the Discord. So it's a good bundle, right?
Oh yeah. It's fucking amazing. They just updated actually some stuff shit tonight they just updated. So that's to be downloaded for you. But yeah, man, they're cooking. And then man, Meme Tools is consistently always saying that they're going to be doing some updates. I've been hearing now from the Cabal behind the scenes that they're going for sure 100% going to update drop it before this Saturday. I think they're saying this is like from behind the scenes. And I'm dropping this shit out right now. So now, I mean, whether they hold it up to it, it's up to them. But yeah, like you know, that's supposed to drop now. There, this is the thing. I'm gonna put it out there, but from their mouths, I'll actually read it to you because this shit's getting kind of crazy. That's gonna be like some
Mm.
Tupac East Coast and West Coast type shit with bundlers, though. So he said this, and I'll read for verbatim. Um, we will be out by this weekend for sure, Warren. We are coming for the penguin skin. I need a new coat. Then he said he threw an emoji. The emoji was literally. I'll share it real quick. Well, it's on the screen. I'll show the video, but basically, it's an emoji of like them stepping on penguins and shit.
Damn.
Like literally, like it's all out war and shit.
Yeah, it's a war now.
Wow.
So, so with the bundles, right? There's only probably Penguin Tools, Infinity. I mean, Dogwolf Tools, Rugged,
Yep.
um, and Meme
Yeah, I had
Tools,
like
right?
in my Discord, you'll see where it says buy bundler, and it gives you like a rundown of all the ones that I have now. I mean, on the ones that I think forget, like guys like you are very serious. I would stay away from the TG bundlers just because they already have your private keys. We already know what that is, you know.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So
Telegram bundles.
I recommend that's for my newbie guys coming in, just getting their feet wet. But for you, yeah, definitely Penguin Tools. And I honestly, to be completely frank with you, I personally use Penguin Tools and Meme Tools. Actually, if you want, I can show you my setup. I'll be totally a little down to show it to you too.
Sure.
Let me open up my Discord. Hold on one second. Bam. Okay. Okay, where you go? Here, share screen. Bam. And it's a white monitor, by the way. I got one of those fucking white ones. Here you go. All right, you see that?
So, yeah, I see it.
All right,
Damn.
bet. So like on the left side, right, is Penguin Tools, and essentially this is what I do to like show um the wallets coming in, basically bundling the wallets, and then in the middle is my sniper tool, which is essentially Osmo. And
Damn.
Osmo is acting as a way to have wallets to have auto P&L. It's like basically has like a sinking missile that goes into it, and then it can move like on its own. Whether you know I don't have to control it; it's
Mm,
already moving on its own. And then of course the market is in front of me to view that, whether it be pump or whether it be bullets.
mm-hmm.
Bullets is also there in case it does hit the Ray. That's for Plan B for me because I'll never have an issue. Like this is like I'll give you a game with like throw at least 10 of the wallets into bullets because that way you can limit out on Ray if at very little at very least, you know. Um,
Yeah, that's smart.
and then right here is meme tools. The reason why I have meme tools here is because I don't bundle with it. I use it as a way to control like a video game. Like right here, the 25, 50, 75, all this shit. You
Mm-hmm.
can literally like exit these positions pretty crazy fast, and I can sell all, and I can do it in 60 groups, 60 wallets. That's 20, 20, 20,
So
20.
yeah, you have so you use multiple bundles. So two for once, right?
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
yeah, 60
nice.
wallets.
Yeah, so you
Total.
got you can really add like Bullocks wallets or Photon wallets, right?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. The Neo books
Damn,
allows you the ability to have access to the private keys, so you can import export
that's
them.
that's so smart. Yeah, that's what we wanted to do too.
Yeah, and so with this right here, actually, if I go back over here to the launch, technically speaking, when the wallets come in, I can sell from Pumps Fund here or Radium Sell here. But I run into situations, and that was in my previous situation. I just jumped into this new bare bone system, so I'm gonna have a lot different experiences. But because I was being bottlenecked with a VPS carrier, I'm not gonna say who they were, but because I was being bottlenecked, the wallets weren't completely coming in. Like I would do like 15 wallets, and only like two or one or three or four or five, or it would be kind of weird, offset it sometimes, So, um, what I did is I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and just use this as a way to do pre-production for the wallets, season them, and then also be able to just generate the contract essentially, and most importantly, I can actually generate the contract, the CA address before it actually launches. So now I can use that
Mm,
CA to those exit liquidity, X's I just sent you over, for example, and then
yeah.
boom, they could, and I'll drop in the position. They already have my guy has it to put on the Twitter or X or whatever it may be, right? And so,
Mm,
boom. What happens is as soon as that wallet drops, the dev wallet drops, my snipers come over here and then detect that drop, and then boom, get in position. You know what I'm saying right
yeah.
here. And so now it's basically doing the job of what the bundler was supposed to do in the first place, but this job is to be a sniper in the first place. So I'm like, why am I doing having this one? This job is to bundle. I get it, but the same token, if these are coming in with auto P and Ls, then I don't gotta think about it in case it does go to fucking right. I can make it set so after there's a 458X, it automatically limits out. You see what I'm saying?
Mm,
Uh, and then yeah, with this one, it's just a matter of just having control of like if I want to do 2575, or I just want to go a quick spam of 575, boom, 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 boom.
mm-hmm.
Depending if I want to, I can have control of it. I sometimes don't even go to this, but at the end of the day, to have control to do go to it is the most important thing when it comes to the market.
Wait, so do you have like the dump estimate? Like how
The
much
what
you're gonna
now?
make or like live PNL?
Yeah, if you go after you launch the coin, it'll say
Mm.
over here in the far right corner, like show profit, and then
So yeah, Penguin Tools has
yep.
20 wallets, right?
For well 40 actually.
Oh, 40. Damn.
Yeah, 40 wallets. Technically
Yeah, I'll
today.
probably buy it right now.
Yeah. If you get up of mine, I'll get you 10% off of it too. Actually, too.
Wait, how much is it?
It's 16 soul, but I get you like I think for 14.4 some shit like that for
Uh-huh.
10% off.
And to run it, you need like a node or RPC or something like
Yeah, I
that,
have all
right?
that shit too. Yeah, if you want to just
All
open a
right.
ticket in my Discord, I'll have the CEO himself just get in my ticket and talk to you.
Mm.
That way, it's just like you like levels your service, you get you all set up behind the scenes.
And only one person can use it, right?
Yeah, I'm one person at a time. Yep,
Mm-hmm.
yep. Full license, but
Yeah,
yeah, this is
seems
crazy,
cool.
man.
Wait, is it possible like if you can launch just a test coin so I can see like
Yeah,
um
I'm gonna do one. I can't do one right now. I don't have any soul in my wallets right now. I don't really feel like my launch at the moment, but I could
yeah,
definitely do one for sure. Actually, why don't you go to my YouTube right now? I have like 15 videos of me launching
oh, you
coins.
do, right? On Penguin.
Yeah, yeah, on Penguin exactly. If you
Yeah, let me check.
go to my YouTube, just go to live one on ones, and then you'll see like literally like 8 videos right there of penguin, 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 penguin. You'll see
Ah,
a live
Penguin,
watch. It's
Penguin.
all recorded in live 4K, no cuts. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
You probably like on top of the bundler scene. You, you should you should like with your knowledge, yeah, you're making a lot of money, I think.
But I just want to be able to create a community of guys like yourself because at the end of the day, it's gonna make and break when it comes to such metas. I want to be a cool bundler in a sense, which is like we're controlling the meta. If I can control the meta, that's a whole different
Mm-hmm.
ball game. You know what I mean? That's like
Yeah, yeah,
Elon
yeah.
Musk type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, that's the only way I feel like to do that is essentially build a community of devs, and then I'd rather stick in the trenches and do that and all day long, and then all of a sudden, if there's a strength number of guys, like 100,000 fucking devs and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Metas could be fucking changed, and like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
What's
gonna
today,
be
guys? Frogs? Fuck it, it's frogs. It's raining frogs, guys. Fuck it, we're frogging it out today.
yeah.
Man, people betting with me. Hey Warren, I'll give you $100,000 if you make it a dog today. Fuck the dog. It's a cat, guys. We're snapping cats. Nah, it's gonna be crazy, man. When it all said and done, because this is just the beginning, you know. And honestly, it's just ping ponging Solana in general. We saw what happened the last couple of days with Solana rising to 178K. I mean, sorry, 178,000 market cap, and I mean 178 $178. Sorry, and then going all the way down to what, like 139, 100, whatever it may be, but. It's all because everyone wants to come in the game, play it for a little bit, get rugged, and then leave, come back in the game, get rugged, play it, leave. It's the same over and over and over and over and over.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
everyone wants to be in Vegas, but no one can be here except for me and everybody who actually comes to Vegas.
Oh yeah, I see a video, $1 Million Rugs. Where's 29 response to Yaz?
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
where's is he? I think he deleted everything, right?
Who?
Where's
29?
29?
Hell
Yeah.
no, he just retweeted my shit today. He literally just retweeted it like 2 hours
You're in
ago.
contact with him, right?
Yeah, no, go to his Twitter. He literally just retweeted
Wait,
those
I don't.
videos
Yeah, I
like
can't
an
find
hour
his
ago.
Twitter. Like this guy, this guy is so like.
Just
Oh
type
no,
in
he's a
where
G.
it's WX or WHX. It's like where's 29 with the E is an X.
Oh yeah, I found it.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, man, I gotta get off of here, brother. But let's definitely lock in. Furthermore, I definitely want to get some more testimonials
Definitely.
from the people
Yeah.
out there in the trenches for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, LARP devs, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, this guy's making a lot of money. Wait,
Man, it's crazy, and the thing about it is, it's only gonna get crazier and crazier because well, let's just say, it's only gonna be so long. I'm only gonna be teaching for so long when it comes to specifically 101s. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit right here, the digital courses and also the what's it called? All the syndication and the videos that I'm doing on YouTube. It should be a year of content, literally, for people. To be completely honest with you, because once I get my hands back in this shit again, you already see what I got behind the scenes. I sent you.
yeah.
Any second. But I don't let money dictate the situation. That's the movement. I'm different. I'd rather have power than money,
Yeah, with power. Yeah. Agree with you.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
A little different.
Yeah, where's 29? Yeah, this guy's a legend. He motivated us. Crazy.
Whole other ball game. Hey, man, you have a wonderful night, man. I'm about to fucking smoke up this last jizzy and call it a
Yeah,
wrap.
have a nice smoking session, bro. Yeah, it also helps me a lot, bro. Like every day I just smoke to like fucking.
Yeah.
So I'm numb, bro, and then I just start trading crazy. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing, but it works.
Hey, it's hella funny because we're gonna have one type of episodes where it's like, oh, this is these traders. Look, they're making millions of dollars daily. This it's a fucking forex, like the forex guys. No shit. Like, oh yeah, I'm the forex trader. No, no, motherfucker, you're a rug puller.
Alright, bro.
Have a wonderful night, brother.
You have a wonderful night, bro.
God bless
See you, bro.
brother. Gone.